We all know that culture warriors are not very good at forgiveness. This is why they like to trawl through old tweets and Facebook posts in the hope of finding something you've done that they can then hold against you. Now, this could be a misjudged joke, or an offensive Halloween costume, or an act of cultural appropriation. So look, I may as well get this over with. There is a photo of me in which I am clearly appropriating another culture, and I know someone's going to find it eventually, so here it is. Now, I obviously didn't realise how offensive this could be at the time. You know, I was probably drunk when I did this, right? So don't judge me. The thing is, people change, don't they? They make mistakes and then they grow up. But for some people, an apology just isn't enough. Do you remember when Kevin Hart was forced to step down from hosting the Oscars because of supposedly homophobic tweets he'd sent a decade ago, even though he was actually making jokes, and he'd apologised for them at the time? Or what about Ollie Robinson, the cricketer whose career lay in tatters after old tweets resurfaced from when he was an actual teenager? Speaking of cricket, this has been a very bad week for cricket. Cricket chiefs have apologised unreservedly following Azeem Rafiq's testimony about the racism he experienced at Yorkshire. Unfortunately, Rafiq then had to apologise himself for sending anti-Semitic messages to a fellow cricketer on Facebook in 2011. Apparently, cricket is so racist that even the players calling people racist turn out to be racist. In an unrelated incident, England cricketer Alex Hales had to apologise over accusations of appearing in blackface after old photos surfaced of him dressed up as Tupac Shakur in a party in 2009. And I thought cricket was meant to be boring. This is the most I've ever followed cricket in my life. It turns out that everyone who plays cricket is basically racist. And I'm now terrified that an old photo might resurface of me just playing cricket. That's probably enough to get me cancelled at this point. But as Azeem Rafiq said, quote, "People are going to go through my whole life looking for things I've done. I admit I've made mistakes." And that's surely the point. Everyone has made mistakes. It's part of being human. If there is a racism problem in cricket, then by all means investigate that. But is it really helpful to dig up stupid things that people said many years ago and then condemn them for it now? I think we could all do a little more with focusing less on the past and more on the present.